Yeah, let me. Wow, it's fun to finally play. You know, we've been talking about this for a while now, and I know this seems like the longest camp I've ever been in my life. I mean, it's been 4 weeks and going from 75 down to 58, going from 58 to 50. I know in this last week, especially for the players, it's like, can we get to the game? I think everybody was just ready to play, and so how exciting it is to have the opportunity to be part of the new UFL. Have the opportunity to be part of this opening game, to represent Birmingham, and to start this season out 1-0. What a great, just really proud of these players, the way they competed. I made the comment earlier, I have no idea what we have. We have not seen a running back get tackled. We have not seen a receiver get hit. We haven't seen us protect our quarterback. We haven't seen our defense tackle, how we're going to turn the ball over. With so many unknowns, and we're going to learn a lot about our football team today. And what I was most impressed with was we turned the ball over 2 times early in the first half. Moved the ball, but turned the ball over 2 times, and nobody blinked. You know what I mean? Nobody blinked, nobody panicked, nobody flinched. This is how we do it. Let's just keep banging that rock. Somebody's going to make a play. I thought the play that was made right before half, I thought the defense getting the ball back to us, and then the play that both Matt and Dion made. We ran a stop route. They'd been kind of sitting on everything and kind of came to terms that, you know what, they start sitting, we're going to stutter it and go deep. And the DB sat. And so I thought they did a phenomenal job of executing that play. Can't say enough positive things about these players, about what they did, but I told them we're guaranteed 10 of these. That was only 1. You know what? Nothing's ever as good. Nothing's ever as bad. We got an awful lot to clean up. We had, 8, 9 penalties, pre-snap penalties. Looked like we never practiced before. Delayed games. Guys lining up on the wrong side. Like driving me nuts. I mean, a lot of things we got to clean up. We still got a long way to go to be the football team that we want to be. As I told the team, I don't know how good we can be. I just want to make sure with all our work and preparation, we're as good as we can be. And really been proud of the effort that these guys have put forward. So honored to win, great to be part of the UFL, to be part of this inaugural game, this first game, and to come away with a win. Tons of respect for Arlington, their staff, for Coach Stoops. I mean, guy's one of my idols, you know what I mean? So for me, it's a dream come true to have the opportunity to stand on the opposite side of the sideline with him and compete with a man that not only his success, but his integrity. I just have great respect for Coach Stoops. So anyway. Questions?
Congratulations on the win. This is Alan Alford from the Alan Alford Sports Talk Show. Along those lines, you beat a very, very good team that you were down a pretty good amount for a team that is a champion. Talk about the resolve in your team that you stood the course and went ahead and just took over the game.
Well, everybody in this league, and we've talked about it, everybody in this league has talent. I think every coach has stood up there in their microphone so far and said we've got more talent than we've ever had. XFL, USFL, you got 88 starters out of each league that were drafted as backups into every team. So you've got an incredible amount of talent in this league. But you know what? It's what we talked about. You're not going to win just because of talent. You're going to win as a football team. And I think it's a real testament to these players for giving up their individuality for the good of this team and the way that they've worked, the way that they've celebrated, the way that they've gelled, the way that they've come together, the way that they've supported each other. That's probably what makes me most proud to watch these guys compete together as a football team, because a lot of people have talent, but it's who can play together as a team, and that's what these guys have done a phenomenal job of.
Coach Anthony Miller, Fan Nation Sports Illustrated. Matt Corral's first career start in the professionals. What was your assessment of him? It seems like he kind of got off to a slow start, but it seemed to get really comfortable as the game went on. What's your assessment of him?
You know, I love Matt. I love his attitude. I love his work ethic. I love what he's doing. He ran the ball on a draw, got us down there in the red zone right at the end of the quarter. And he came over to me and I said, all right, here's what we're thinking. And he looked right at me and goes, God, I needed that. And I said, what? And he said, I needed that hit. I needed to be hit like that to like, all right, now we're playing football. You know what I mean? It's like I got to knock the rust off. I needed that hit. Let's bit my tongue. Tongue is bleeding. I need some water. I mean, I needed that just to say, hey, let's compete. Almost like I needed to get punched in the mouth. You know what I mean? And he's a competitor now. I mean, there's a lot of things that happened in that game that weren't drawn up on these crease boards in here. You know what I mean? Guys making plays and have the success the way you see in the field. some of the reads that he made. I thought he did an excellent job. Still got a long ways to go, but I was really proud of him. I think he started out slow, but once he got going, I think his talent starts to show. It's a shame for Adrian. Adrian came back, said, I really just can't run right now. And I said, well, that's not fair for me to put you out there right now. I want him for the season. I've said this all along. There's two quarterbacks. I am really proud of what Matt did today. But I'm telling you, the numbers between those two will continue to play every game because they both deserve it, and they're both winning quarterbacks, and they both create a different level for our offense right now. And we're going to need them both, and I'm really proud of them. But I told Adrian it was not worth it in this game when we got the lead to put him out there on one leg. It would not have been worth it to lose him for 6 weeks today. But really proud of Matt.
Hey, Coach. Jimmy Jai here with D210 Sports. Besides not turning the ball over, what did y'all do in the last 3 quarters that you really liked, that y'all can keep on moving forward?
You know what? We picked the ball up and we threw it to first base. You know what I mean? We made the routine play. When in football, sometimes everyone wants it to be about the one-hand toe tap, the one-handed interception, the huge hit. Sometimes it's just picking the ball up and throwing it to first base. Let's get it out. The 4-minute offense at the end, the way the defense, just keep the ball in front of us. We gave up a couple plays, but you know what? We kept the ball in front of us, rallied to it. We gave up one over our heads. But other than that, I thought we did our job. You know what I mean? We did our job. We kept the ball in front. Thought we tackled pretty decently. We got them on the ground. Offensively, we took what they gave us. We didn't try and make the super effort play. We executed. And that to me makes me more proud as a football coach than just throwing talent out on the field and making one-hand catches. Watching those guys execute, watching 11 guys work together as one, and even though the play picks up 6, perfect, great. You read it, you threw it, you protected it, you called it, you caught it. They tackled us, 2nd and 4, we're good. We're right on track. You know what I mean? Let's just keep going. Every play's not a touchdown, but I thought they did a really good job of executing the offense today and the defense, both sides. Something to clean up, our kickoff team. We gave up some points, but I think once they started both of them on our end of the field, one was with a face mask on a kickoff, and one was with a sportsmanlike penalty, and both of their scores started off with poor field position against our defense, and it's not fair to put them with their backs up against the wall like that, where they get to make one first down and kick a field goal. That's not fair. We got to get better in our special teams.
A couple more questions. You guys can get the players.
Yeah, just talk about from each one of you the fact that you made it to this journey to be on this team, which is not easy for a lot of players. Talk about your individual journey to make it and be playing on the UFL.
Just maybe, the opportunity, getting this opportunity to play in this league is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like Coach said, it's a lot of guys that when this merge happened, a lot of jobs got cut. And the league became a lot more competitive. So, when competition rises, I believe, the best going to rise to the top. I feel like the guys that are on this roster, they did that.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Most definitely just to play back tonight. It's definitely a blessing for us to, all 4 of us to be here. Even though with us coming from the USFL, just to make this merge, like today was just history for all of us because the start of the new league, just really to be here, just to, show our talent, showcase our talents to a lot of people, and just to play the game that we love. So just for us to, come as one and to be in this league and, to keep playing and just excited to see where we grow from here. Our team is coming out pretty good. Just trying to go into next week and just come up with another win. So thank you for having us, for real.
For sure.
For all 3 of you, just kind of talk about these last 9 months. You talked about the training camp, but just in general, how y'all have dealt with this kind of transition from the USFL to not knowing if it was going to be the USFL, the XFL, the UFL. Just talk about that transition.
Oh, well, the transition was, obviously just going through that process. We've been hearing a little bit of rumors going in last year and stuff like that. But once we made it official, we all just knew that we still are Birmingham Stallions regardless. Don't matter if it's USFL or UFL, we still got to uphold, our recommendation. That's towards us as being champions or just going out there and winning football games. So we wanted to keep that standard, the same thing. And as we went, came together, Coach Skip kept the same model for us to really follow by. And as a team, we all bought in, and we're just trying to keep going every week to see, how, our best foot, try to keep our best foot forward. We're not done yet.
Repeat the question again.
Sure, it's a 9-month process to be here.
Oh yeah, man. It's the process is, and again, like I said, it's a blessing, man. It's a lot of guys that I know personally that did not make the merge. You know what I'm saying? And that can play and that can start in this league. So it's nothing but a blessing. It's nothing but a blessing to come out, do what we love. For the Birmingham Stallions.
Yes, sir.
And we want to know this week. We trying to go want to know next week.
I just say for me, it's like the only thing I asked is when I heard all about the merger, the possibility of the merger. I just said, are the Stallions in it? If the Stallions are in it, I'm good. You just tell me when and where do we show up, and let's go put it together. I just needed to hear that we were going to be in it and that we were safe because I hate it. You know what I mean? I saw, I see some of the coaches that were in this league before. There's a couple of them out on the field pregame. You know what I mean? I hope the league will continue to grow in a hurry so some of those guys will have the opportunity to get back into it because I think they're good coaches and good people, and I think there's plenty of talent. I think there's more talent to support this league than 8 teams when I watch the talent in these 2 leagues together, and I think it can certainly grow, and I would love to see it continue to do so every year.
No last question.
Hey, Coach, hats off to you guys for going 1-0. Great performance today. You talk about the momentum shifter of the game really being that end of the half touchdown from Matt to Dion, just a beautiful ball. Let's take it back to a play before that. You guys had a 4th and 2 from the plus 43 with under 15 seconds left. What went into that decision to go for that, and do you guys normally stay that aggressive?
It was 2 yards. I said, we've got everybody back playing the pass. If we can't make 2 yards, I don't know that we deserve to win. You know what I mean? We were playing against a 3-man front with 8 guys sinking back trying to play pass. And you know what? I was right. We got 2.5 yards. So, you know what? We got maybe 2 yards and a foot. I don't know if it was a full 1.5 feet over. But just get the first down. And then really my thought was, like I said, we were trying to run stop routes. We're trying to run stop routes down the field on the sideline, hit the ball and step out of bounds and kick field goal. That's what we're trying to do. But they were sitting on everything, and if they sit, then we're going to stutter and go. And I thought, like I said, Dion and Matt were on the same page, did a great job reading it and let it go. But, I just felt like we had a chance to get points. We were down, and I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to give up on the half. I'm one of those believers that if there's time on the clock, you got an opportunity to score. And, I know a lot of people are like, golly, take a knee. Just get out of the half. Don't do something stupid. If there's time on the clock, we still have a chance to score, and I think today was a great example of that. And the players on our team that believe and executed what they needed to do to put points up.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank you all very much. Pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.